here I want to look at multiplying two fractions, but now they're two fractions that have variables in them. And so I multiply straight across, kind of one of my favorite things to do. You can write right on top of it almost, that all the top stuff's on the top and all the bottom stuff's on the bottom. And notice everything is already multiplied by itself, and so now we can just see if we have any common factors and clean stuff up a little bit. So let's see, 15 and 3 jump out at me as I can divide 15 by 3, and so I end up with 5 over 1. And then sometimes I like to write down what I'm left with right away before it gets too messy. It's kind of helpful. You can round it up later if you think you can keep them all straight. 4 and 8, I can divide those both by 4, so I end up with 1 over 2. So 1 and a times 2 on the bottom. You don't have to put a times 1 if you don't want to. Okay, so then the y's. Well, I could get these two together, but I also notice I have a single one here and a single one here, so something divided by itself will give me 1 over 1, so those cancel completely. And then the y squared on top, that doesn't cancel with anything, right, because I already canceled those two y's. And then I have a b to the 4th and a single b on the bottom. So this one should cancel one of these ones and leave me with 3 left over, so b to the 3rd. And so I was keeping track of it as I was going. All I'm left with on the bottom is 1 times 1 times 2 times 1, so just a 2 mainly. And then on the top I have a 5 and a b to the 3rd and a y squared. So if I've been keeping track of it all along, I could just go right from here, and then I'll just make it look a little nicer. 5y squared b to the 3rd all over 2.